Greetings, programmers. I want to take a look at creating a C# program for computing the day of the week. So if given a year, month, and day, we should be able to figure out what day of the week that fell on. And we're going to use Zeller's congruence to figure that out. So if you're not familiar with what that is, check it out on Wikipedia or some other place, but we're going to use those steps, and you'll see them come up here to compute the day of the week. So one of the first things I want to do is, I'm going to get the steps, and I'll paste them over here. So let me get a copy of these. Missed some of them. There we go. So there's a copy, and let's go in a program here. I'm just going to create a block comment and paste those in. So I can refer back to this later. I'll clean that up a little bit. So I'm going to select all these lines and then just hit the tab key, move them over. And so here's a bunch of steps. Step 1, and that'll be step 2, 3, 4, 5. Oops. Seem to have lost my copy buffer. Six, 7, 8, 9. And then that integer result is going to give me a number between 0 and 6, where 0 corresponds to Sunday, and on and on. Now, because of my font size here, I'll do a little word wrapping to make it a little bit easier to see. All right, so those are my steps for me to complete. Of course, I'm going to need to translate then these numbers back out to words, Sunday through Saturday. So now that I have the steps, I want to come up with some kind of approach that will work here. So those are the steps to complete the algorithm, but what about the steps I want to take here? So I want to get user input. I want to write the output that I'm going to need. And it looks like I know C# things come in as strings, and so I'm going to need to convert those. So I'll need to convert the input, and then I'll need to run some calculations. So here's some different sections I'm going to need, and so I'll just go ahead and get started here. But let me pick that up in the next video. So we know what our problem is, we know our steps to convert, and I have some different sections in here that I'm going to fill in, and I'm going to do those just one small chunk at a time. Catch up with me on the next video.